Welcome to Civics 101 Yikes, How Do I Vote? A part of the Civic Engagement series. This video will focus on the Board of Elections, and we will cover voting basics such as how do I register to vote, how do I check my voter registration, how do I find where to vote for early voting, how do I find where to vote on election day, how do I find who I'm voting for or where's my sample ballot, and how do I find who's currently serving in elected positions. This video will also cover basic information about the Board of Elections. To check your status as a registered voter, visit mecnc.gov/BOE. Under the image of the sample ballot, click the link that reads Confirm your registration and review your sample ballot. You will be taken to a page that requires you to enter your first name, your last name, and your voter status. You can also include your year of birth and county in order to specify and filter the result. You will be given a list of results that fit the search criteria that you entered on the search page. Click on your name in order to see your voter profile. Your voter profile provides you with your voter details, your jurisdictions, your voting locations, your sample ballot, your absentee ballot by mail or early voting, and your voter history. During the early voting period, voters may cast a ballot at any official one-stop site in their county. Eligible individuals may register and vote at the same time. You can find official one-stop sites and schedules in your county with the one-stop early voting site search. Voting sites change for each election and become available when finalized. If you do not vote early, then vote on Election Day. Election Day voters must cast a ballot at their assigned polling place. On the one-stop early voting site search, you will want to select your registration county and then click Find Sites. You will be provided with a list of the current election's one-stop early voting sites for the county that you selected. The list will include all of the one-stop site locations, their address, and the hours that they are open. You can use the button at the bottom that reads Next Site in order to page through all of the locations. You can also use the map to the right in order to click on a specific location near an area near you in order to get the location details for that specific early one-stop voting site. If you missed the early voting period or you prefer to vote on Election Day, you must go to your assigned polling place. The polling place where you would vote on Election Day is based on your address. You can find your assigned polling place by navigating to your voter profile, which we took a look at earlier in this video, or you can use the polling place search tool. The polling place search tool allows you to search by precinct or by address. We will search by address in this video. You will need to include your residential address, your city, state, and zip code. Once you have submitted your address, the polling place search tool will provide you with your polling place information, including the name of the location, the address, and the precinct. You can also find your sample ballots here, as well as information for the Mecklenburg County Board of Elections. If you're looking to find who you're voting for or to take a look at your sample ballot, you can find both of these on the Board of Elections website. The offices on ballot will list the offices that will be voted upon for the current election. This list includes filing dates and fees for the offices on that ballot. Your sample ballot is a document to help voters prepare for an election and usually provides polling place, hours, and an image of what the actual ballot looks like. A sample ballot can be found by navigating to your voter profile, which we took a look at earlier. But we'll take a look at the sample ballot now. In your voter profile, you should see a section for your sample ballot. If you uncollapse that section, you will find the options for sample ballots. Click on the link to view the sample ballot.
To see who is currently serving in elected positions, you can go to mecnc.gov/BOE/elections/pages/elected officials. The information will include the office holder's address, office phone number, and email. These offices include federal positions such as the President of the United States, the Vice President, those who represent North Carolina for the Senate and the House of Representatives. It also includes state offices such as the governor, the lieutenant governor, commissioners, North Carolina Senate, North Carolina House of Representatives. Mecklenburg County officials, the district attorney, board of commissioners, the sheriff, the board of education. And municipal offices. The mayor, city council members, also officials of Cornelius, Davidson, Huntersville, Matthews, Mint Hill, Pineville, and the Soil and Water Conservation Department. You can also find who the judges are. This includes the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court for North Carolina, Supreme Court Associate Justices, Court of Appeals judges, Superior Court judges, North Carolina District Court judges, The Mecklenburg County Board of Elections is a 5-member board. It's governed by federal and state laws. It's funded by Mecklenburg County and the City of Charlotte. The director is appointed by the executive director of the North Carolina State Board of Elections. The duties of the Mecklenburg County Board of Elections include enforcing the rules, regulations, and directives of the North Carolina State Board of Elections, appointing chief judges and judges of elections, investigating any irregularities and non-performance of election officers, establishing election precincts and voting locations, selecting early voting locations, and receiving the returns of primaries and elections and canvass the results. A very important duty of the Board of Elections is keeping the votes safe. North Carolina election officials have no evidence the state voting system has been successfully cyber attacked. Every effort and collaboration with federal and state experts are made to continue physical and cyber security. Under state law, all North Carolina voting systems must use paper ballots, including a paper trail for audit. All voting machines in North Carolina are certified by the U.S. Election Assistance Commission after testing by certified laboratories. By state law, voting machines cannot be connected to the internet, limiting the possibility of cyber interference. Before every election, the board conducts tests of all equipment to ensure proper counting of all ballots. Every polling place is staffed with bipartisan trained officials from the local community who take an oath to uphold state election laws. After every election and before results are certified, state and county boards conduct audits designated to detect irregularities such as equipment tampering, ballot stuffing, and voting machine errors. North Carolina is one of a few states with a dedicated investigations division to investigate reports of fraud or other irregularities and refers cases to prosecutors.
If you have any questions about the Board of Elections, please visit mecboe.org or call 704-336-2133.
This slide has resources for researching candidates. These are websites you can use to look for information about each candidate and their stand on the issues. Be sure to also find out who runs the website and if their information can be trusted. Thank you for watching this video of Civics 101 Elections, provided by the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library. Thank you.